Hello everyone. It's day 3 of recording myself while taking an IELTS examination. I'm taking this IELTS examination speaking mock test from jumpinto.com. I believe the questions here are quite easier than as compared to the questions that are being asked at my coaching center. So let's start today's session with this first topic of speaking test, which is about online shopping. Let's hear the questions from my laptop speaker.
How often do you buy things online?
You may have heard the question. I'll replay it after checking my volume is up to the full or not.
How often do you buy things online?
I often buy things online. I use the online shopping services like Doraz and others to buy things like whiteboard, duster, and even the markers, or even sort of clothes and other sort of things which I use in daily life. I believe it's quite convenient to buy things from online as you don't have to hustle to search for the things in your local market, and you also quite save your time.
What was the last thing you bought online?
Well, last thing I bought online was a whiteboard. I bought this whiteboard 2 months ago. I required this whiteboard to practice some of my drawings in it. I usually work on my laptop, but during those occasions, I required a whiteboard to practice the preliminary drawings on it. So I bought a whiteboard recently.
Do you ever see things in shops and then buy them online?
Well, I have to say so. Most of the times, I just go to the shops and check the prices tags on those certain things, and I come to home and then I check that same product on online. And if I find the product price is quite cheaper in online as compared to the shops, then I go and then I opt for online.
Do you think the popularity of online shopping is changing your town or city center?
Can you please repeat the question again?
Do you think the popularity of online shopping is changing your town or city center?
Yes, I believe so. The concept of online shopping is drastically changing my city, as most of the people prefer to buy things online as compared to the shops, because doing so they are saving their time and even sometimes money also. Also, they don't have to hassle to search things while walking from here and there in those busy streets of the city, and even the shopkeepers are also opting to buy to sell things via online. So I believe it's changing my city. So the part 1 is finished, and let's move to the section 2 of speaking test. In this section you have to take a pen and paper and quite take a minute, and you are given 1 minute to prepare for that questions, and you have to speak for around 2 to 3 minutes, around 2 minutes I believe, and that's quite accurate. Let's play the audio without reading the question.
Alright, let's move on to part 2. You'll have 1 minute to prepare for this section, and after that, you need to speak about the given topic for up to 2 minutes. You can use the pencil and paper provided to take notes during your preparation time. The points listed on the topic card are there to help guide your talk. When you're ready to start speaking, just let me know. Now, your preparation time starts now.
Before that, the question is, describe a time when you enjoyed visiting a member of your family in their home. You should say who you visited and where they lived, why you made this visit, what happened during this visit. So recently, I visited my brother who lives in Kathmandu, the capital city of Nepal. I visited him like around 2 months ago. I went there for his birthday celebration. I gave him a surprise I gave him a surprise there. During his birthday, we ate, dance, and even played some indoor games like Ludo and cards. And after that, during the daytime, we went to visit the Pashupatinath temple, the holy place for the Hindus, for Hindu people. And there we meditated for around 20 minutes. And after that, we went to the nearby shop and ate some vegetable foods there. Uh, After that, we returned to the home, and at around 8 to 9 p.m. we went to a club. We danced there, enjoyed there, and we celebrated with all our friends. आज पनि रेकर्ड गर्न बिर्सेँ, तर म यतातिर पज गर्छु आज चाहिँ. So our part 2 is also completed. Now we are moving to the part 3 sections. Let's move to part 3 section, and the questions are here are a little bit tough, is more than expected. Let's see. The first question is,
when do families celebrate together in your country? When do families celebrate together in your country?
in my country Nepal, our family celebrated like even in every week or days in days out, or even the holidays. But frequently our family celebrated in festivals like Dasai and Tiar, Tej and Chhath festivals. During those time we gather together, and our relatives travel from far away to our home, and sometimes we even go to their homes, and we eat there, we play there, we dance there, and we play the musical instruments like madal and jalis, were very popular in Nepal, and they also reflect our culture mm, and pride of our country. So most of the times we celebrate during the happy moments, and other than that we also sometimes celebrate birthdays or wedding ceremonies. So yeah, we frequently visit and celebrate together in our country. Let's move on to the next question.
How often do all the generations in a family get together in your country?
I have to say, most of the times all generation in my family gets together, uh, because most of the times we get together during the festivals like Dasai and Tiar and other wedding ceremonies and birthdays. And even in the festivals like Dasai and Tiar, you have to put the blessings, you have to take the blessing and put tika from your elder generations. Like I cannot put my small brother cannot put tika on me, but I have to put him tika. So the older generations are quite required in our, even in our festivals. Other than that, we get together in during our birthdays and other wedding ceremonies, and in those all ceremonies and occasions we require our older generations to take part in to take part in that occasions, as they have to give blessings to their sons, daughters, and other their of generations. So most of the times, or I have to say, even every time we celebrate with our older generations and younger generations. So the next question is about,
Why do some people not enjoy attending family occasions?
I believe some people do not enjoy family occasions or celebrations because maybe they are quite frustrated, or they are over pressurized by their office companies, or even the students can be over pressurized due to their examinations. Other than maybe some people they don't like to attend family celebrations and gatherings because they do not have good relations with their families. Mm, Other reasons can be like if they are planning to visit somewhere else but they are invited to the at particular place. In that occasions also some people try to neglect that invitation and skip those celebrations. So I believe it's a very personal choice to not to attend any family celebrations and gatherings.
Do you think it's a good thing for parents to help their kids with schoolwork?
I absolutely agree with this. It's very, very good for the children when their parents help them to do homework, because for children's parents are the first teachers, and from the moment a child is born, his teachers, his guider, or his um, pathmaker are his parents. So when a parents helps children while doing their homework and other sort of things, the children gets motivated that even their parents are supporting them, and they tend to do their homeworks and other works quite regularly and in a good manner. Other than that, children feel comfortable with their parents rather than the outsider or the teachers. So I believe this impacts both children and the parents in a good way, and it helps to bond them even much stronger.
How important do you think it is for families to eat together at least once a day? How important do you think it is for families to eat together at least once a day?
Well, in context of my family and in most of the families in Nepal, it's not quite uncommon to eat together because most of the children and their live with their parents and grandparents. It's contrast to their foreign countries like USA or China, and even at the age of 30 or 40, the children live with their parents and eat at the same kitchen daily. And in countries like Nepal, or most of the South Asian countries, you don't have to take any appointment or certain or you have to select a certain date to dinner or eat food with your family, because that's very, very common in countries like Nepal. And I believe this also, and I believe this is a good practice because it helps to uh, strengthen your bond with your parents even at the later stages of your life. Other than that you can have a good communications with your parents and children's while having food at least once in a week or once in a day. Also you have also having food at the also having food together uh, helps you to connect with the other connect you to with other family members emotionally and in other certain ways. the next question is,
Do you believe that everyone in a family should share household tasks?
oh, I absolutely agree with this statement. Everyone in the family should share the household tax according to their capacity, because sharing household tax not only releases the burden from one family member, but it also helps to gain skills for other family members too. Like for example, uh, if we share the cooking activities with all the family members, each one will be assigned with a certain task. Someone has to clean the utensils, someone has to cut the vegetables, and someone has to cook the food. Absolutely. So while doing so, people with during those occasions also, people can communicate with each other, know more about each other, and the sense of helping others